Hey guys, and welcome to something this channel really hasn't had in quite a while, in way too long, I might add. A new series. It's gonna be Guacamelee, a downloadable game that you can find on almost every platform by now, so if you want to check this out yourself, you can most certainly do that. It's all over the place, Xbox Live, PlayStation Network, and also Steam, so that shouldn't be a problem for you. And yeah, it's basically a Metroidvania, so similar to Castlevania and Metroid, features an open world, and just a character that just keeps getting new powers, and then can use those powers to get to new parts of the world. That's essentially what the game is about. It doesn't maybe summarize it all that well, because there's also a lot of humor in the game, and just the characters are fun, the graphics are amazing, it's really colorful. And that is maybe even the main reason why I picked this game as my next, or for my next playthrough I should say, because really in the past, if you look at my playlists, there have been a lot of grim and dark and scary games. Like I played fucking Dead Space 2 and Resident Evil 1 and what else? The Last of Us, for example. That is all that happy either. Yeah, and I just wanted to play something that is very much not that. That is something colorful and fun and jumpy and I don't know. Also not really that long. This is also definitely a factor that made me pick this game, because I believe you can beat it in like 6 to 8 hours or something, so it should be very nice for a new series, because in the end I really haven't done it in a while, and fuck, who knows if I can even still make YouTube videos. Now, so Juan, I've got a fiesta soon and I don't want to be short on tequila. Oh, it's luchadores only. I guess we're not that just yet. No Mexican wrestler just yet. But yeah, as you can see, we're set in some kind of alternate Mexico or whatever, and we're now gonna visit our friend in the church, see what he has to say for himself. Thanks for coming to help. Well, no problem, man. So apparently they're expecting a lot of people for some kind of festival. And El Presidente's daughter's even back. Oh, so let's now help him out, destroy his wine barrels. I didn't really think that the 3 X's meant wine. Usually that's like heavier stuff, isn't it? So maybe he was kind of lying about that. But yeah, let's see what he has to say for himself. That's how I wanted to finish that sentence. Oh yeah, there she is. Is that her? The El Presidente's daughter? And oh, she seems to maybe like us. How about that, guys? Maybe in the next episode, or maybe even in this episode, who knows, we can get down to some sexy action. Alright, let's see. We used to get into so much trouble together, and now that feels like so long ago now, and that is wow at the beginning and not now. Man, I should definitely try to read better if I'm doing a series where they are just talking a lot. Anyway, Frey, I found those chairs you were asking about. Bring them over later. Juan, could you come by the mansion and help me carry them? Of course I can. What are you talking about? I'm Juan, and you're hot. Is that really what I want to say? I don't think so. But yeah, he's now really excited. This is better than watching my telenovelas. I didn't even think that fucking telenovelas were a thing back then, but okay. We'll head out. We'll go over to the Presidente's daughter, and we also do have a map screen right here, and that also tells us to go left, so maybe I wasn't right. I wasn't wrong all along. That's how English works. Jesus. It's really terrible sometimes when you start recording a video and you just talk bullshit, like words come out of your mouth that don't make sense. It's really not fun. But now, let's much rather worry about this fucked up place, because of course this isn't looking nice. Fire, skeleton guy, kidnapping El Presidente's daughter, and yeah, oh, someone is trying to play hero. You're far from the fields, agave boy. Is that how you pronounce that? I have no idea. This is no place for you. Juan, run now before this ugly skeleton gets to you. And I don't want to carry on with that voice ever again. Ha ha ha, what do we have here? I sure wouldn't mind melting those eyes off your skull, Gran Calaca. It would be my pleasure to get rid of this intruder. Leave this one to me, Flame Phase. I could use a bit of, I don't know, I didn't quite read that. Silencio! if Javier, is that how you pronounce? I have no idea. We're here, he could be trusted to handle this. Unfortunately, he's occupied. I'll get rid of this puny Jimador myself. Is that it? I have no idea how to pronounce all these fucking Spanish words. Like, the only experience I've had with Spanish was 1 year of Spanish while I was in the US as an exchange student. That's all the Spanish I've had, and I don't think that's enough. Spanish 1 with a bunch of freshmen. As a senior, I don't know, I don't think you learn too much of Spanish there. But yeah, it seems like he killed us immediately, which really is kind of unfortunate when you really think about it. But instead of a game over screen, we get to play on, and we're now in a dark version of this mansion, and let's find what all of that is about. Now, I should also definitely go out and say that I have played through the entirety of this game before, since it's also one of those cross-buy games on PlayStation Network. I've played through this on my PlayStation Vita, actually, and I did enjoy it quite a bit. Like, it is definitely a game that's a lot of fun. It's very good when it comes to this whole, like, genre, like a Metroidvania. It's definitely a very good example for yeah, like a good Metroidvania. That's what I'm trying to say here. Yeah, and now we found somebody else to talk to. She apparently wants to give us some kind of mask. A luchador's mask, and boom, boom. We're gonna become, what are we gonna become? Well, take a fucking guess. With that mask, there's only one thing we can become, and that is Spider-Man. No, luchador. That is exactly what we're gonna become. And look at us and our eyebrows of death and demise and screaming kids on the school bus. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. But yeah, we're apparently now back in the real world, or whatever you want to call it. And yeah, we can now not open that barrel, it seems. Let's much rather check where we need to go. And apparently the church is where we need to go. So let me take care of that real quick. And oh! There's skeletons who captured my friend. I'm not gonna fucking two-player press start. That's not happening. I'm playing this on my own. There's nobody to play this with. And yeah, this is the fighting system. So it's very much a melee-oriented game. Like, I don't know, for example in Metroid you would of course shoot at guys and not really punch them in the face. But this game is all about that. You constantly punch them and throw them and do fucking pile driver or whatever you want to call it. Oh, and now, okay, I gotta read this again. It's kind of weird if you've played this game before. I feel like I know everything and I'm like almost not paying attention to the tutorial, which really is something I shouldn't be doing. I should be paying a lot of attention to that. Oh god. Because otherwise, I'm not gonna fucking succeed at this, aren't I? Okay. Oh, damn it. I'm really bad at dodging, apparently. But also, these guys are a big pain in the ass. The yellow ones are the fast ones, then the green ones are like the standard ones. There's also fucking, I don't know, red ones that throw shit at you. There's all kinds of stuff. But yeah, I worry for the safety of El Presidente and his family. Look for clues in Santa Lucita. I think some of the evil Esqueletos were headed that way. Alright, Godspeed, whatever. Goodbye, man. Alright, what do we have here? That seems like a side quest. I don't even know whether we're gonna do that or not. I believe he wants us to help him out with chickens? Chicky. And we just gotta punch him into the thing? We can do that. I mean, I did say that I wasn't gonna do the side quest, but fuck, right now, that's exactly what I'm doing. And we might as well. It's probably gonna give us some experience or something. So we just beat him up, and luckily, unlike Legend of Zelda, they don't all gang up and attack you. Instead, they just hop into the cage, or is that really what is happening? Oh yeah, you have to aggro them and then chase them. So please, enter. enter that. Oh, don't even fucking hell. That was so counterproductive, it's almost not even funny. Would you please go over there? I'm a luchador. Or is it luchador? I'm not too sure, honestly. There's a lot of things I don't know about Mexico and pronunciations when it comes to Spanish. So maybe I'm not the best guy for a playthrough of Guacamelee. Any guys, no. Fuck, stop mixing up words, mixing up sentences. What I was trying to say is anyways, if you guys know more about Spanish than I do, please correct me, because of course I don't want to keep making the same mistakes throughout this entire playthrough. Right now, we want to check where we need to go. Apparently up there. So let's try to take care of that. Luckily they have like fucking gravity-defying staircases all over the place. That's really nice of them. And apparently we need to go to Santa Lucita. Not 100% sure where that is, but we can buy some, or not, because I don't have the money. But we could potentially buy upgrades at such a save point, because in the end that's what that is. And you can also, I believe, like change costumes or even change characters or something, but we very much want to stick with Juan. I think he's lovely, he's a lot of fun. And I probably did mention it before already, but yeah, this game has a lot of humor. They also do make a lot of references to like pop culture or video game culture, all kinds of stuff like that, and that's really something I really enjoy. Like, that keeps putting a smile on my face, and it's hopefully also something that you guys will enjoy. For now, we'll just fucking beat the shit out of these skeletos, and yeah, just keep on doing that. I mean, in the end, we're gonna do that for the entirety of the game. They're gonna throw other enemies at us as well, but for now, and for the most part, it's gonna be the skeletons. Alright, and that's probably that one guy that I just can't fucking pronounce. Yes, I would like to know who you are. Are you the one? Yes, the one who shall not be pronounced. And yeah, he apparently trained in these woods. He looks kind of dangerous. And also, if I know my video games, what's probably gonna happen is floor collapsing underneath my, yeah, that was kind of to be expected. Alright, and there's another save point here. How long has this episode already been? Not particularly long. So we're gonna keep playing for a little while longer. I think we're gonna go for like 20-minute episodes for these guys. And yeah, just take it from there. So let's explore this fucking foresty area a little bit more and find more shit. What I just picked up is essentially like special move upgrade kind of thing. I don't think we've unlocked any yet, but soon you'll be able to do the set pile drivers and stuff like that, and then we're gonna get to some real fights, because of course right now this is very much bare bones noob fighting right here. But let's keep picking up the gold, and we'll not pick up that chest, it seems. And yeah, it's kind of crazy because I've played through the entirety of this game. Oh god, that's not good. Nope, that's also very much the opposite of good. No, that's okay. We're just gonna do it like that. I'm not exactly sure how I was supposed to do that, but yeah, we can now dodge through these things, and also do that in the air, which is kind of really nice. And yeah, what I was trying to say is, because I've played through the entirety of this game before, I already know where like the secret locations are. That's how you'd say that. And that makes it really tough for me, because I'm constantly like, oh, look at that secret over there that I can't reach just yet because I don't have the power-up that I need. And if you've played Metroidvanias before, you totally know that situation. Oh god. Okay. Good thing is, while you are in that throwing mode or whatever you want to call it, you can't be hit by those projectiles. Or, in fact, you can't be hit by anything. But right now I'm really doing a piss poor job of showing off how to survive in the game. And I should definitely try to beat this fucker up before he takes my life. There we go. Are they gonna spawn more on me? Not even. Oh, instead we get a piñata. Very much appreciate that. Now only give me more life. How about that? Or some save point. That would also be really good. Yeah, very much like that one. Now, secrets over here, maybe, or maybe not. Oh, that's a Metroid reference, see? Fucking Metroid's in the background. That's what I'm talking about. Or what I was talking about. And what do we have here? Oh, a goat, and also fucking hell. The Metroid references. If you played Metroid, you probably know what I'm talking about, because these statues are all over the place in Metroid. And now the goat is talking to us. Typical luchador. Punch first and ask questions later. Behold, I am the great Huay Chivo. Man. Fuck, I should have taken more Spanish. But they didn't even offer it at my German high school that I went to. Which really sucks, because I only took Latin and I didn't enjoy that whatsoever. So, yeah, I kind of missed out on what is potentially a really cool language. Like, I like to think that it's pretty cool. I just never really experienced it too much. But yeah, now we get the first move. One of those special moves that I was talking about. And ayo. Totally. I should definitely mention that this game has a lot of like visual effects that could easily trigger like epileptic. I don't even know what they call it. Luckily, I'm not somebody that suffers from those. But yeah, if you didn't just like die or have like a major stroke because of that fucking color flashing extravaganza. Oh, I'm glad I saved myself there. Yeah, you probably want to be careful when it comes to this game, because it does have a lot of that. Like basically every time you pick up a power-up, that's what the game does. They just flash all the colors of the rainbow at you. Alright now. So are we gonna leave this place soon? There's probably gonna be another arena here, yeah. And we're gonna, of course, try to defeat it. Try to defeat all the enemies in it. And we are also introduced to a new enemy. Isn't that exciting? A weird ground plant that I don't really appreciate too much. But that's cool, because we can kill it. We can kill it very easily. And I do believe that they also will give you a stronger version of those later on. But for now, it should be good. Also, something I'm not exactly sure about is, should I be using the D-pad or should I be using the analog stick? Like, so far I've been using the D-pad exclusively, but sometimes it just doesn't feel right. But that's just only sometimes. For the most part, when I'm like trying to throw somebody around, like, it's very much only in 8 directions then. But I don't know if that changes with the analog stick. Alright, so that guy's dead. We should get another piñata. And now we'll just try to get to the next save point and then probably call it a day right there. So hopefully you've enjoyed this first episode so far. Guacamelee is definitely a game I personally enjoy a lot, and hopefully you guys will enjoy this series as well. And also, by all means, if you've never played Guacamelee yourself before, check that out. It shouldn't be all that expensive. It's basically on every platform. And also, if you happen to have both a PlayStation and a PlayStation Vita, PlayStation 3 and a PlayStation Vita, that's what I was trying to say. I don't know why I struggled so much there. So let's beat him up. Let's dodge skeleton, and also very much beat him up. His sorry ass. There we go. Now we should be finally able to leave like that. And yeah, that's the save point. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I will see you next time when I will then carry on with Guacamelee. Bye guys.